Hey, hey, how's it going? It's been a long time since my last stream, and I'm here. It's been a long time since I did my last stream, which was back in January of last, which was January, you know? But hey, I know you guys are surprised why I'm here. Well, as you see, I'm sure for those who read my description, you guys would have known that right now I'm officially on spring. Oh, hey Jaxie, how's it going? Hey Movie Game of an Idea, how's it going today? Yeah, it's going well. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna be playing background games. Let's see. Of course, Lexi. Yes, I'm gonna send you guys the link, okay? Hang tight. And I'm sure you guys, and before I send you guys the link, please make sure you read the, once I send you guys the link, make sure you, like, read the description, because, well, I'm sure you guys can see in the banner right now where it says drama slash fight wars nor bullying will not be tolerated in my stream. Yes, if I see any of those things that happen in the stream, I will put one of you guys in timeout. I don't want to have to do this, okay? So let's just have a good stream and let's just, be friendly, be calm and all that stuff. Yeah. And I can accept swearing or something like that. I can accept that. I haven't played this game for so long, I've been busy with college stuff, for the past few months, these past couple of weeks. But the reason I'm making this stream right now is because apparently I'm on spring break right now for a whole week, just for this week. After this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do streams as much, and um, and this is oh, here we go, Jexy. Oh, Fiery says sorry, but I can't join. Oh, it's okay. Yo, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, miss me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hmm.
Did you? Huh? How's it going?
It's going good.
Did you read the description, everything?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
good. That's great. Okay. And the reason I'm only making this stream is because I want to see you guys fast, you know, because I'm gonna be out of because this is my only stream during the college semester, and afterwards I'm not gonna be able to make any more streams. That's why I'm doing this. Oh, I could have sworn I sent you the. Okay, here you go. Link is right here. Hey, did you want to show me something, Jaxie?
What?
Did you want to show me something,
Yeah.
Jaxie?
See this? See this?
Oh, Sticky Situations, December 15th, 2012, I think. I
Huh?
think it was
I
2012
have
or was it 2013?
this one's the See this?
Hmm? What's that you were saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Universal reprint. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't recommend the Universal reprint. I
This
mean, I
is
think it
Lion
was, huh?
Lionsgate.
Oh, the original version. Oh, okay.
So this one's Lionsgate and this one's Universal.
Okay. I mean, again, if you like the reprints better, I'll respect your opinion.
Yeah. I also got this Steam Team Collection.
Oh, no, that's the complete season 13, eh?
Yeah. It has Splish Splash Splosh, The Line of Soda, Creaky Cranky, and Thomas and the Runaway Kite.
Hey, Movie Gamer 98, did you get the stream? The link to the stream?
So what's this thing?
What's it?
Is this a sponge?
The what?
What's this thing?
Huh. Can I see that?
Yeah, I think it's to clean off discs.
Yeah, it might be a sponge to like clean up the disk
Yeah.
or
Here's
something.
Splish Splash Splosh. Here's Thomas and the Runaway Kite.
Oh, when I think of Splish Splash Splash, this might sound weird, but when I think about it, I think of sponge.
Here's Creaky Cranky. And here's The Line of Soda.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I may have seen Splish Splash Splash before,
Even
and I
Snow
think I
Days is on Splish Splash Splosh.
yeah, and
It's
Snow
with
Days is
Michael
also.
Brandon.
Are you talking Snow Tracks? You mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So Snow Tracks is also on Santa's Little Engine, the 2013 release, except that one was re-narrated by Mark Morgan, Turkish.
yeah,
If you don't know, fun fact, Mark Morgan is actually a Turkish narrator. He's from
yeah.
Turkey, I think.
And they took out that scene that Thomas was yelling help.
Yeah, I mean, that just didn't make sense.
Yeah,
And who thought that Martin Sherman's voice for Thomas sounded low pitched? I think in
yeah,
like the early CGI seasons, when Martin Sherman voices Thomas, his voice sounded low pitched.
yeah,
Yeah, like most of the engines. I think most of the engines in the U.S. In the American dub of this, in the U.S. dub here, apparently the voices are maybe low pitched, like in the first season, and you could say the same for the second season of the
yeah,
CGI series. But then I think their voices become a bit more, how can I say this? I think the voice actors for the characters, like Keith Wickham as James, I think they improved a lot.
yeah.
Hold on. Did we? This is weird. Movie Team Running should have been there by now.
Yeah,
Hmm. Maybe it has something to do with dinner.
yeah,
I don't know, but I hope he doesn't take too long. Because if he takes too long, I don't know what to do.
yeah.
Hold on. No. What were you saying, Jaxie?
What's your favorite Thomas DVD?
From specifically which era?
Yeah. Do you like the Brother era?
Oh yeah, I sure do, honestly. I mean, I thought
Yeah.
it was an improvement over
The
13
Brother
6,
era is from season 17 to 24.
21, actually.
Yeah, 21.
I mean, some
And the
people like
Nigel.
seasons 1 to
How about the
7.
nitrogen area? It's
What?
seasons. The nitrogen area is seasons 13 to 16.
Yeah, yeah. Seasons 8 to 12 is, let's see, the hit era. That's what people like to call it. Although I like to call seasons 8 to 12, All Aboard the Steam Team series.
Yeah,
Kind of like, Bob the Builder, seasons 10. All the seasons.
kinda. Do you know what
Yeah.
seasons 1 through 7,
Are we talking about Thomas or Bob?
Tommy?
Seasons 1 to 7 is the original series.
Yeah, yeah,
Or I like to call it the classic series.
yeah. What seasons 22 to 24?
Uh, Big World Big Adventures or Bwubba for sure. I know
Yeah,
some people don't care for Bwubba, but honestly, I think Bwubba is a mixed bag.
yeah.
You know, just like seasons 8 to 12, the series Guapa is like a mixed bag.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
don't know if the reboot, I don't know if the All Engines Go reboot ended or something. I mean, it's not that no, that doesn't mean I like the reboot. Okay, I'm just curious.
yeah,
And even if I do, you gotta respect opinions, no matter what.
yeah.
I kinda, I mean, the series should have been renewed for a 25th season. Anyways, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I was trying to discuss about Bob the Builder as well. I was trying to discuss about Bob the Builder. If you know the seasons very well, I can tell you
What's it about?
Bob the Builder season numbers.
How many seasons are there?
18 apparently.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Movie and
Season
Game Lover
15.
98 says he's here.
Oh, he is? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I can see his face.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Movie and Game Lover 98.
Hey, Thomas and PS Program Breaker
Missed
and
me?
Jack C. Yep, nice to see you. Yes, surprised you were doing a stream because I knew you were on spring break.
Yeah, just for this week, okay? That's the only time I'm gonna make this stream, okay?
Not on spring break until this month.
I'm actually doing two streams on Wednesday and Thursday. If you're welcome to join those two as well, but if not, that's I totally understand.
I think I might be able to join. I mean, I hadn't been joining as much often because I just lost a lot of motivation ever since I started college, you know?
Yeah, college is the most important thing to attend. But,
Yeah. And trust me, I have changed a lot, okay?
yeah, I know you have, but yep, I'm showing you guys some plushies.
I wish I had plushies.
They're easy to find. Just go to Goodwill. Goodwill has tons of them. If you
Plushies?
just go to yeah, these little stuffed animals that are basically based off of characters. You can get them based off of anything, off of
Disney
characters from
characters?
movies, and yeah, you can do them off Thomas. They also have Thomas.
Oh, sweet. You
I was
know,
just showing Cat. Yeah, I was just showing Cat Oliver plush because that's my favorite regular Walt Disney animated film is Oliver and Company.
yeah. I think I could be wrong, but I think I remember, Winnie the Pooh, right?
What's up?
The Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
I was just showing my
let's,
Nintendo Switch. So
yeah, let's not, let's just say that there's this movie I heard that come out February of last year. Oh, God, that one really ruined the original. Hello? You listening?
yeah, yeah, I'm just listening. I was just holding my
You know
Switch.
this movie? It's so
I don't
creepy.
have a Switch.
That they're expensive. Good luck with getting any version of the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. How much are they? I'm just curious.
It depends on which model you get. If you get the Switch Lite, I think it's a little bit over $130. I mean, you can find them in stores. They're still in stores. Apparently, there's a new Switch OLED model which I want to buy, but it's very expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I also can share my other plushies I got because I know you love dogs, Toss and PBS Program Breaker.
Oh yeah, dogs.
Yeah, here's someone of Dog Lady from Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yep,
I also
but I know
do
you.
like Winnie
Yeah,
the Pooh.
yeah. Well, that one they. I don't know if they have dogs as main characters in that one, but I mean, I know they're off of the animals. I know that they're based off of. Well, I know them
Yeah.
off the top of my head. The only
We're
ones I
not
don't
talking.
know.
What?
Well, no, I'm saying
What was,
like these are the animals that Pooh and his friends are based off of. If you watched any of the Winnie the Pooh movies when you were a kid.
I have. You know,
Okay,
I know I'm so picky when I say this, but when I was younger, whenever I watched Disney, I only liked Disney starring Mickey Mouse. I know it's so
this
picky.
starring all the little starring cartoons that you have are
I
compilation
like
DVDs.
Mickey Mouse the best, okay?
Yeah, it's if you want to see the original Wayne Allwine voicing Mickey Mouse,
I hate Brett Iwan.
yeah, Wayne Allwine is so much better.
Yeah. And speaking of Winnie the Pooh, while we're on the topic of Winnie the Pooh, I was trying to say, the movie that was released last year, you guys ever heard of the movie called uh Blood and Honey?
Yeah, it's so I'm not watching it. No.
Part
Yeah,
two's
that's so
coming out this
scary.
year. Part 2.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
I gotta
That
say,
was-
that movie really ruined the original.
yeah, I surely glad. Yeah, I'm sure glad I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, the Little Mermaid live action movie, I don't know what's my opinion on it.
me neither. Luckily, none of us have seen it quite yet, so it's not.
Well, actually, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Was it good?
I thought that was alright. I mean, some say it's not as good as the original, but to be honest, I think I'll take that over Blood and Honey, okay?
Okay, I think I would say I would want to watch live action Little Mermaid over the blood and honey thing of Winnie the Pooh any day.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I have so many versions of Little Mermaid, the original animated one.
It's coming out on March 26th.
What is
Winnie the
coming out?
Pooh Blood, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2.
Yep, here's another
Oh
dog.
no.
There's another dog plush I found tossing piece from a raker of Tramp.
Oh, let's see.
Can you see it?
Oh wow. You.
Yep. I know you haven't seen the Lady and the Tramp films at all, or if you have, that's cool. But
I may have, maybe rarely.
okay, well, it, I prefer the sequel in my personal opinion. I've watched the sequel 2 times, Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure, but I can understand some people don't really like sequels of Disney direct to videos directing to home media sequels, as I should say.
Yeah, some people don't care about sequels either way.
I actually don't mind the sequel to Lady and the Tramp because you know how because at least it's not a boring one just saying this Disney movie's original name but with the number 2. At least it's got a subtitle because it's focusing on another character.
Yeah.
And like
And those. Oh, wait,
yeah,
what?
no, it's okay. I don't know what you're gonna say about at least like some of these Disney direct to home media sequels. They just have the benefit of at least like the Aladdin sequels. They just say different subtitles. Like the first sequel to Aladdin is called The Return of Jafar. It doesn't even have Aladdin's name in the title, despite it's the sequel to the original Aladdin.
Yeah. And what about The Incredibles 2? Even though it's just called The Incredibles 2.
Well, it's actually just called Incredibles 2 because they didn't add the in it for some
Yeah.
reason.
But I did enjoy The Incredibles, so.
Yeah, that's actually one of Pixar's best action films, I will admit.
Yeah. Like, I think. I. Well, it's not their first. Well, The Incredibles isn't exactly the first movie created by Pixar.
Well, no, it's not, but it's their first like superhero movie of all time. Pixar's first superhero movie, I will admit.
Yeah. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know which one I pick. Do I prefer the original Disney or Disney Pixar?
Well, Pixar and regular Walt Disney animated movies were good. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I really want to see Inside Out 2 when it comes out this June. And I'm
Yeah.
saying,
And
yeah, because
I think, and someone said that,
I'm excited for Inside Out
what
too.
about Zootopia? Zootopia 2?
oh, Zootopia 2, I hope it's good. I mean, I just don't know when it's coming out because I heard the original so good. I hope the sequel will be good. Hopes
Yeah,
maybe I'll get that one on Blu-ray soon.
yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
know,
when
last semester I had to watch, well, sorry, what was it?
I just hope when Zootopia 2 comes out, I'm seeing that definitely.
Yeah, you know, let me tell you, last semester I think I was watching Zootopia, the original movie. Well, I did watch it before. It was like back in summer 2016, a long
Summer
time ago.
26 Summer 2016, you would have been 11.
I was 11.
Okay, so that was after your birthday because it came out in March. Well, it came out in March, but it didn't come out on media till June, I think, or maybe April or May, because that movie was so good, Zootopia. But yeah, I
Hmm.
actually did see. I'm actually gonna get the new Wonka movie on Blu-ray soon because it just released. Well,
Yeah.
once I have more money, I'm gonna buy all the well Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory films on Blu-ray altogether, just to have them all back in my possession.
Hmm. Yeah, I would buy some DVDs right now, but I gotta save enough for college funds.
But I'll just show you them because I can get stuff since I'm an adult and I have a job.
Yeah. I do have a job, it's just I'm still trying to save enough. Oh,
Yeah. Also, like, oh yeah. I hope you were hearing me because I think I forgot to adjust the thing on my headphones. Sorry.
anyways, what were you
Oh,
saying about
well,
the
can you? Mm, what?
sorry, about the movie Zootopia 2? I think it's probably coming fall or something.
I mean, if it does come out this fall, I would definitely want to see it. Maybe that and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 I'll see this Christmas.
Yeah.
It's coming out on December 20th.
Or maybe there
Zootopia
was a
2?
no, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is coming out December of 2024.
I'm
Oh yeah.
Rabbit 3. It's coming out next year.
I don't know, either that or maybe the next I might need to do some research real quick. Oh, I could be wrong. It's probably gonna be coming out in 2025. Oh,
Well, just gotta wait another year then. 'Cause
yeah. I think I was wrong. It was actually fall 25.
guess only 9 years we had to wait for the sequel for Zootopia. But anyway, yeah, I know you've not seen the new Wonka yet, Toss and PS Program Maker, but I've seen it with my aunt. She loved it.
How about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Aren't you gonna get the new Wonka soon?
Maybe. The
It's out
original.
on.
Oh yeah, I
No, I'm
like
talking about.
Willy.
Sorry.
I
I'm
love
talking about
the
the
2005 one. Are we talking about?
no, the 1971 original with Gene Wilder, which is the best version.
I hadn't watched it before, to be honest, but I did watch the 2005 one, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, the one with Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I know some people don't really care for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I don't mind.
It's from 2005.
Yeah, I was right. What day
Yeah,
exactly?
yeah, and I was gonna do a cool impression if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
I'll hear
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. there's an impression where it literally go. Oh yeah, this was from the classic series of Thomas, where it literally goes. Uh, oh yeah, this one where it goes. If you can't push cars properly, Henry, why not talk to a tree instead? You know how much you like the forest. As a matter of fact, Bossy Boiler, Sir Topham Hatt is expecting the island for trees that are too close to the line. He's worried they might cause trouble. Ha! Laughed James. If I came upon a tree, I would just push it aside. Really? Henry replied. Yep, that was the US Alec Baldwin version of James and the Trouble with Trees.
I think I can do the UK version. If you can't push trucks, Henry, why not talk to a tree instead? You know how much you like the forest. As a matter of fact, Bossy Boiler, the hot full of I can't remember. Okay, I can't remember.
It's after he says he's worried they might cause trouble. If I can't, is expecting the island for trees that are too close to the line. He's worried they might cause trouble.
Ah, nothing. If I came upon a tree, I would just push it aside. Really? Replied Henry.
Or Alec Baldwin said he said when Alec Baldwin said the Henry's thing, he said replied after Henry, but Michelangelo's he said replied Henry. Oh yeah, and also the same portion, but from that. Also the God damn it! What? Who's making that noise? Who is? Okay, as I was saying, let's try that portion from the same episode. But when he comes up, you must go to the yards and collect an important goods train, James. It's heavy, so be careful," said Sir Topham Hatt. "But sir, I've just been repainted. Can't Thomas or Percy do it? They're dirty and light working with freight cars. Really useful engines, don't argue." So James didn't. Yeah, I don't know how to do the UK one.
James was wrong. You must go to the yard and collect a long load. It's heavy, so be careful. But sir, I just came from the pipe works. Can't Thomas about to do that? They're dirty and light mushing about. Really useful engines, stout all day. So James didn't.
Yeah.
And also, believe it or not, I don't know if you know this or not, but in the UK version, there were additional lines, that were seen in the UK version of season 5, but not in the US version. For example, to make someone happy.
What's the scene that in the UK one of Make Someone Happy, but it's not in the US one with Alec Baldwin?
So in one scene, where James leaves angrily with his freight train.
Oh yeah, this one this one it goes like I'll do the Alec Baldwin one where it doesn't have the extra dialogue words, but it basically goes, "James, why don't you think about something or someone else for a change? You'll be surprised at how much better you'll be if you do." Oh please, being important is to be important. Ha! Okay, that was the UK one.
Cool. James, why don't you think of someone else for a change? You'll be surprised about what you'll. Oh, I can't remember.
James, why don't you think about something or someone else for a change? You'll be surprised at how much better you'll be if you do.
Thinking of myself is how I usually am. Ha! I walked away in a crowded stadium. That line was never used in the US dub, apparently.
Yeah, and yes, this portion I hate in middle engine, or actually this one. Oh well, let's just see this one with Sir Topham Hatt telling off Percy, but that was not his fault in middle engine.
To be honest,
Basically,
I used to hate that episode at first, but nowadays it's starting to get on to me.
you're getting into middle engine a lot more, even though you still don't like it.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, anyway, yeah. Well, I guess I could just do the impression. I guess. I actually do know both Angelus and Baldwin for this one. Well, I can do both of them. I'm very disappointed in you, Percy, he said. You know it's against the rules to go onto the tipper's loading ramp. Sorry, sir, Percy said sadly, but it wasn't my fault. It's because those diesels made me a middle engine.
No.
Nevertheless,
Oh,
Oh, wait, were you going to do the Sir Tom Hats thing?
ne-
Nevertheless,
nevertheless, you'll jump short until I can get to the bottom of it. Pa, said James, thinking he was superior. I could beat those diesels in a... Okay, dude.
I can handle those diesels with bent buffers and a busted boiler, yes.
Then you will do Percy's run to the smelthouse, said the fat controller. Yes, sir, said James.
Okay, Baldwin, it goes like this. I'm very disappointed in you, Percy, he said. You know it's against the rules to go onto the tipper's loading ramp. Sorry, sir, Percy said sadly, but it wasn't my fault. It's because those diesels made me a middle engine. Nevertheless, you will shunt freight cars in the yards till we can get to the bottom of this. Pah, said James, thinking no one could hear. I can handle those diesels with bent buffers and a busted boiler. Then you will do Percy's run to the smelter, said Sir Topham Hatt. Yes, sir, said James. All right. But I guess I could just talk about some stuff regularly. Did you? I was going to tell you this now, Thomas P.S. Maker. I know you don't like the Wiggles that much, but I did order a Wiggles DVD from Thomas F. Wiggles fan number 1000's eBay
No,
store, and they were for some reason able to text me from their cell phone.
no, really?
Yeah, seriously, I don't know how they were able to contact me because they said like the eBay seller was able to contact through my phone.
Did you, like, somehow put your phone number?
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to add them to my contacts because I don't want to get in freaking big trouble. Otherwise, I'll get in serious. Well, they said like the eBay seller was able to have access to my phone number, so that's why they were able to text me through their cell phone. I still need that hit favorite Sweet Dreams with the episode James in the Dark. I mean, I can find it in a thrift store or a retro store that sells old DVDs.
Scratched.
And let me
I mean,
also tell you,
yeah.
It's scratched.
you know,
Oh, you can get a JFJ Easy Pro.
yeah. And let me tell you, season 17, there have been some changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Hmm? The change of animation studios being one of them.
yes, that use Brenner style animation. I just say Brenner because, like, in Arc, they only did Arc from the Adventure. King of the Railway to almost there to the Great Race movie, but for some reason they went bankrupt. Arc Productions, thanks to the Adventure Begins.
Yeah. And would you say that Jamfield is cartoony?
Jamfield, yeah, is really cartoony. That's why it makes the engines bounce in Journey Beyond Sodor. Well, even though they will sometimes bounce, they limit their bouncing sometimes.
Yeah. The bouncing gets used a lot, in Guava series, but to be honest, it's for the worst. Because anything is better than the reboot, which I don't know, if the reboot ended or not.
Well, these people, I don't know why they have the reboot in their possession.
Hate the reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we all agree? Let's not talk about a single stupid thing about reboot, Thomas. About the reboot of Tom. About the reboot of Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's see if I can do another dialogue from something else. Yeah, actually, let's do this one from this episode of Thomas, where basically, well, actually, like this one from this one, I can't even tell Michelangelos or George Carlin. This one where Diesel comes in. Well, from this episode, yes. At the station, Diesel oiled up to her. Toby's an old fusspot, she complained. Diesel sensed trouble and was delighted. Toby says only steam engines can manage freight cars, continued Mavis. How absurd, squirmed Diesel. Depend upon Mavis. Anything steam engines can do, we Diesels can do better. Diesel knew nothing about cars, but Mavis didn't realize this. From Mavis's debut of season 3.
Yeah. And also, if I'm gonna be honest, I think Michelangelo. What about Angelus' season 7 narration?
Yeah, they say like that he speaks like he's sounding too muffled in season 7. Because I watched Tug's retrospective of season 7. He says Michelangelo's his energy started to decrease in season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Because like in season 6 season 6 he was so energetic.
Yeah, but then I don't know what happened.
Because come on, there was nothing. Angelus wasn't having something depressing in 2002, unlike Alec Baldwin did.
Yeah, although there are some exceptions, though. He had energy.
I mean, I think his Balgy impression compared to Brandon's is a little bit better. Well, I mean, let's see if I can do. Let me do Brandon's impression from Baldy Rides again. Where he says, "Thank you, sir. I'll be the best boss ever."
I'm being repaired. I'm being repaired. I'm going back on the road.
I think you'll be helping the new farmer," said Emily. "He needs to deliver his vegetables across the island." And also, like when he's so annoyed at the very end when he's so dirty, he's got stuff all over his windows, but he's still in his new paint job. Silly hens, silly pastures, you can have them both. Brandon does it so better. Silly hens, silly passengers, you can have them both. I think with Angelus it goes, silly hens, silly passengers, you can have them both. I think that's how it goes in Angelus version.
I like that impression.
Sorry, it's just
No, it's okay. What was wrong? I wasn't saying anything.
Sorry. Anyways, I was just drinking something. That's all.
Well, luckily I got something to drink with me too, because sometimes I'll lose if I see like I'm catching a cough because I'm talking so much. But
anyways, but yeah, like I was saying, in season 7, I think his narration, I think Angelus's narration, let's just say sounded so muffled and it didn't sound as good as I thought. I mean, well, there are some exceptions. One of those exceptions is Gordon Spencer. Like he is, you know,
yeah, actually,
Gordon.
yeah. Let's do the scene where Gordon comes to Spencer's rescue, and like when both tell us from Angelus, it doesn't matter the version, but next to Michael Brandon. First,
Yeah.
we'll do the Michael Angelus one where he goes, Gordon was looking forward to seeing Spencer. Run out of water? He teased. Yes, snapped Spencer. I must have a leaky tank. Perhaps, smiled Gordon, but we better hurry. Everyone is waiting.
Hmm.
Well, in the Brandon one, he goes. Well, I know how the
Right.
Brandon one goes.
He teased. Yes. I must have a snack. I must have like a boiler egg. Perhaps, smiled Gordon. But we better hurry. Everyone is waiting.
Well, and also like this part in Edward's brass band, like with this when Edward's mended and hooked up to his coaches with some people say like when they use the original music but with Michael Angelis's narration, they're playing the Thomas theme. Like, well, with music, I'll do the impression with Angelis's narration. I can hear music, said his driver. That's not music. Wait, that's an alarm. At least Angelis did not try to try not to grasp at his lips, like not like catch like a cold or something. But with Brandon, he almost got somewhat like when Brandon said, "I can hear music," said his driver. That's not music, wheezed Edward. That's an alarm. But like, how can music? That's not even an alarm. They're just calling out for help. It's like that confused me when I watched Edward's Brass Band on the DVD Hooray for Thomas and Adventures. It's like, how can them? Because that looks like music to me. Because they're just playing a random tune.
And speaking of which, speaking of Gordon Spencer, by the way, we got new friends for Thomas, which will be 20 years old this month.
Oh yeah, I don't know who's going to do a stream to commemorate the 20th anniversary of New Friends for Thomas. Well, actually take that back. I think on the day that I know Flicka might do a stream next week because I'm doing 2 this week. Maybe because actually it says this next Friday is the anniversary of, actually no, take that back.
Saturday. It's on a Saturday.
Okay, well, actually an early anniversary to the New Friends for Thomas home media release.
Yeah, to honor the great late Michael Angelis.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's sad. He's not here anymore, but we're doing this to make Michael Angelis proud too.
He passed away in 2020.
Yes, at a heart attack.
Yeah, like 76 or 61.
76 years old.
Oh yeah.
But he tried his best. But we're doing this to honor him still. We're making him proud. Doing impressions from him makes him happy as well. By the way, let's please move on. Also the portion from Toad Stands By. Which one can I do from Angelis or Carlin? I just don't know. Yeah, Toad Stands By. Yeah, where the troublesome trucks are singing, with Scruffy leading the chorus. Wait, do you think he could do the singing with Angelis, and I'll do the singing with George Carlin?
That's the best joke ever. When you wanna talk about with the greatest for life, we push them down the way. Punk goes all life.
Thomas, Duck, and Percy were shocked. Be quiet. They snapped, but they couldn't be everywhere. And everywhere they weren't, the trucks began again.
All of us are usable. That's the best joke ever.
Okay, now here comes mine with George Carlin. Oliver's no use at all, thinks he's very clever, says that he could manage us, that's the best joke ever. When he orders us about with the greatest folly, we just push him down the well. Pot goes a lolly. Thomas, Duck, and Percy were shocked. Be quiet, they ordered, but they couldn't be everywhere, and everywhere they weren't, the cars began again. Oliver's no use at all, thinks he's very clever, says that he could manage us, that's the best joke ever. And also towards the very end when Scruffy's about to exclaim out, I'm coming apart, with Angelis or Carlin.
I'm coming apart.
I'm coming apart. But also I don't think... No, sorry.
I think Angelis' was pretty funny.
Yeah, and also like this one when Sir Tom Hack talks to Oliver when he doesn't know his own strength. That's it. I don't know how I can do the Angelis one when he does that.
Well, so you don't know strength, right?
No, sir, said Oliver nervously. The Fat Controller inspected Scruffy. I don't know how he says
Just as I thought. Rotten wood. Maybe if we put you back together, you'll learn yourself a better name.
he doesn't even say rusty frames, Michelangelo's, but Carlin does that. Well, now do Carlin. Well, Oliver, so you don't know your own strength, is that it? No, sir, said Oliver nervously. Sir Topham had inspected Scruffy. As I thought. Rotten wood, rusty frames. Maybe if we put you back together, you'll learn yourself a better name. But I also know this one is a sweet one from season 5 of Thomas. Like, I can't tell this one.
Sweet?
I don't know how. Happy Ever After, yeah, from Happy Ever After with Baldwin or Angelus. Who does the sweeter impression of the bride, Baldwin or Michael Angelus? I don't know how Michael Angelus does a great old slow coach impression. Like when he finds old slow coach is the perfect thing to add for the something old for the good luck package. But Baldwin, I know the easiest from Happy Ever After when Percy finds old slow coach waiting in a siding. Basically it goes like this, where it goes later, as Percy was shunting some freight cars into a siding, he heard a voice. Hello, Percy. There was old slow coach, who he and Thomas had rescued from scrap. You're it, squeaked Percy. I'm what it, said the coach. There's something old for the wedding. Then Percy remembered. Now we only have to find something blue. But what and where? You'll see, said his driver.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know how I can do a Michael Angelus old slow coach impression.
To be honest, I don't watch the UK. When I watch the show, I usually grew up with the US dub.
Yeah, but even though some of the UK ones have good and somewhat funny and good ones.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I don't know how to say this, but Angelus is a pretty good Percy, even though he sounded high pitched. Well,
Well, but also like I don't. Oh yeah, and also the scene also like when this scene in Thomas to the Rescue with Michael Angelus or Michael Brandon. I don't know if before Diesel. The narrator says soon Diesel is showing off, but Diesel says, I'm the fastest engine in the world. He boasted, look at me go. I'll try Brandon's first.
Look at me go.
This one goes, soon Diesel was showing off. I'm the fastest engine in the world, he boasted. Look at me go. I don't know how to do Michael Angelus's Diesel impression.
Look at me go.
Yeah.
And who noticed that in throughout seasons 4 and 5, Diesel was completely absent?
Yeah. Well, at least his Alec Baldwin impression in season 6 wasn't terrible.
Yeah. I wonder, and I know Donald and Douglas appeared as cameos in season 5, but I wonder how they would have sounded like. I'm sure they would have sounded decent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also like this scene in Scaredy Engines when Thomas is having fun, he keeps teasing Percy. I think Baldwin's echoing is as bellowing as Angelus's. Like when Thomas teases Percy, careful the ghost engine doesn't get you. It basically goes like this. Careful the ghost engine doesn't get you, Thomas said. There's no such thing as ghosts, snapped Percy. But I mean, I could think Angelus's bellowing in the smelting shed in Scaredy Engines is as louder than Baldwin's.
He's after me!
I don't think he'll be late, said Duck. Oh yeah, and we know this one where it goes, well, one thing's for sure, said Gordon. He won't choose Dirty Percy.
Don't call me Dirty Percy.
And he puffed away. Well, one thing's for sure, said Gordon. He won't choose Dirty Percy.
Don't call me Dirty Percy. Well, one thing's for sure. He won't choose Dirty Percy. I
Did
did
you do
Baldwin.
ball? Oh yeah, don't call me Dirty Percy.
Okay, who thought it was pretty funny?
Oh, and well, oh yeah, I know we took turns during the portion when Gordon called Percy Dirty Percy. First, I did both Baldwin and Angelus, and you just did Baldwin's impression.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know how the Troublesome Trucks do a good quack, silly games to duck in Michael Angelus version. It doesn't matter if it's the original Mike and Jr. music or the recomposition music. But Brandon's is as I think Brandon's is more funnier than Baldwin's, despite like Baldwin's narration is less. Well, Baldwin's is somewhat in the middle, but I gotta say Brandon's is more funny. Well, the truck's laughing quack 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 is funnier in Brandon's than it was in Baldwin's. Because I don't know how Alec Baldwin could do a good quacking of a duck, honestly. Well, anyway.
Yeah, and also the rhyming.
But actually, I do know one scene when I watched Tugs' review on season 9 combined with Calling Engines. I actually did notice one scene where I could tell Brandon or Angelus' Diesel impression. We said building the new ones was our important job. Building the new ones was our important job, oil Diesel. But we were delayed, so we couldn't finish it.
I'm bananas. No, don't finish the job. Out of the fucking controller.
Wait, Angelus said that instead of building sheds like Brandon did?
I don't know. I can't remember. I just hadn't watched it for a while, okay?
You've seen Calling Legends correct.
Well, not when I was younger.
Well, so you've not seen it when you were younger, but you might have watched it. But you might have watched it years later.
Yeah.
You might have watched it years later.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jaxie's thing is being really annoying. I'm sorry, it's driving me nuts. But anyway, but then now I'll do Brandon's one from which is building the new ones was our important job, oil Diesel, but we were delayed, so we couldn't finish it. And bananas are no good for building sheds, Sir Top added. Yeah, and also like this one where he scolds the engine saying, "You have all caused confusion and delay." I think Brandon's is. I don't think Brandon's and Angelus is one saying that they're both harsh. When they say, "You have caused confusion and delay."
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do the one when Sir Tom does scold them, saying, well, at least they say it's supposed to say holiday makers in UK, but vacationers in US, Michael Brandon version. Like this one, it says, "You have caused confusion and delay," he said. "The bridge isn't painted, and we will not be able to open the airport. No holiday makers will come to Sodor this year," he added sternly. And all the engines were very sad. No holidaymakers, moaned Haas. And I don't know how to do Percy's, Michael Angelus, and Colonial Engines.
And the boy about Emily. She's like, and now none of you will stop sleeping in my shed. Well, never move out of her shed, I would say.
Well, yes, but Brandon says, "You have caused confusion and delay," he said. "The bridge isn't painted, and we will not be able to open the airport. No vacationers will come to Sodor this year," he added sternly. And
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
it says, and all the engines were very sad. "No vacationers," moaned Thomas. "And no airplanes," groaned Hersey. "And now you will never move out of my sheds," huffed Emily. All of the engines were miserable. But also, like, towards the end, like, yeah, Percy's Michael Angelus with him sounding annoying towards the end. He counts the numbers way too fast when he notices there's an extra space.
Oh,
There's an
and
extra. Well, no, it says like, there's an extra space, he cried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other space is for Emily, said the Fat Controller. From now on, she will stay at Tidmouth Sheds. Emily was delighted. But with Brandon,
also, sorry, were you done?
well, yeah, now I'm done. At least I could just say this. I don't want to do too. Well, I mean, I can do some impressions, some I won't. But yeah, I'm just keeping it on the time. But just go ahead and say your thing. I'll just do the other thing later.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but anyways, what I was gonna say was, when Emily was
One
was
more.
worried that now no one would move out of her shed.
Well, yeah, because
I was
we
like,
know that.
we got other things to worry about, you know?
Because yeah, like come on, why would she tell both Thomas and Percy they'll never move out of her sheds? Percy didn't even sleep at Neff's sheds.
And also, what else was I gonna say? I might also say that,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure through mostly seasons 8 through 10, Emily was so bossy.
Oh.
Whoa!
What?
Cover your mouth, please, Jack. See when you burp. Don't want to hear that. This is why I turn my mic off.
Mine.
You forgot to. Stupid. Oh my god. Sorry. I get so annoyed when they tell them they don't do that. Mommy, what were you trying to say, Toss?
Let's see, what was I gonna say? So I was gonna say something like about the.
It's the season 8 through 10 of Thomas.
Oh yeah, in seasons 8 through 10 of the show, Emily was so bossy, you know? Like many people say that Emily is bossy throughout seasons 10, 8 through 12.
Like, come on. I thought Emily was part of the main cast now.
No, she is.
And it's like she's still making her bossy and making her bossy.
No. It's just some people say that, but then, but when I was watching those, but I think I've watched one of the season 11 episodes that involved Emily, Emily in the garbage being one of them, and the season 12 episode Emily, excellent Emily. She wasn't
Yeah,
that bossy. She wasn't really bossy, you know.
yeah.
She was just, an idiot.
Well, at least like in Emily's New Route, she tries not to be bossy. She's just nervous about if she messes up, she'll take over the Black Lock run.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why that would be considered a punishment.
Like when she dumped the flower cars into the duck pond and she still got told off.
Yeah,
I mean, well, you still don't have your Track Stars DVD anymore, but I still have mine.
yeah. And what about when Sir Topham Hatt was like the first time Sir Topham Hatt was very annoyed when Emily arrived late
Yeah, like
with the
that one I can
top?
tell.
She was
I
like,
tell.
"Can I do my impression for this one?"
Which one from Angelus or Michael Brandon?
I don't care which one, but I'll do Brandon.
I know.
Yep. Yeah.
Sir Topham Hatt is cross. This means I will have my bread for toast for breakfast. If you are late again, you will have to do the Black Rock. You will have to take over the Black Rock run instead of James.
Emily didn't want to have her buffers bashed by boulders, and she didn't want to see the Blacklock monster. I must get the flour to the station on time, Emily puffed. The, later, the troublesome trucks teased her again. Off we go! Off we go! They
You mean
chuckled.
Trickster again?
Yeah, later that afternoon, the troublesome trucks tricked her again. Off we go! Off we go! They chuckled, but they weren't coupled up properly. Mustn't be
Mustn't be,
late.
mustn't be late.
Emily pulled away as fast as she could, but only half the troublesome trucks went with her. Emily arrived at the station.
But you only got half of the flour, the station master cried.
So Emily had to go back for the rest of the troublesome trucks. Oh
Yeah.
no, Emily cried. I don't want to get the black lock run. When Emily arrived at the mill, the trucks were more troublesome than ever.
Emily the late engine, Emily the late engine, they sang.
This made Emily very cross, and she biffed them very hard.
Oh,
Oh no, they cried, and they
and
splashed into the duck pond.
Emily was covered in a floury mess.
And yes, she gets told off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And who thought it was pretty funny when the
Well,
truck off we go, off we go.
I'm gonna leave now.
All right, Jack.
I'll see you next time.
Alright, sure.
Okay, this will make it easy. Now it's making it easier for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what time I came in about an hour ago, so I'll probably leave it like. I'll just do it like 5 after, or I'll just do it like before it reaches 9:40 in my area.
Yeah, sure. 15 minutes.
Okay, well, yep. Also, I mean, I still got time. I mean, it only takes me like what, a few minutes to get. Well, anyway, I know what I'm doing. But anyway, now I know what. Yes, I do have. Actually, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna have the episode Thomas Tuneful Toots on DVD 4 times. Thomas and Peace Program Breaker because I'm gonna get the hit favorites. What was it called? Oh yeah, Music Everywhere with the episode Tuneful Toots from season 9, but also it's a musical release because it comes with a music CD.
Yeah. And did you know there were two different versions of Michael Brandon's narration?
Yes, the early one where for some reason he calls Rusty female, but in later home media they say Rusty he. Actually, I know that because Michael Brandon actually said Rusty she instead of he. Like in Duncan the Old Mind, like in Duncan the Old Mind when Michael Brandon does say Rusty was coming down the hill with freight cars full of coal. She stopped when she saw Duncan. Oh, look what you've done, Duncan, she hooted. Why did you break through the barrier? Yeah, like if that one they
They have an adventure, Duncan Lee.
like that one like in Michael Brandon's early US dub of season 9, like when they referred Rusty he didn't say, "Oh, look what you've done, Duncan," in the fixed version on Milkshake Muddle DVD. He didn't say that, but then he's referred to as he. Like it goes like this: Rusty was coming down the hill with freight cars full of coal. He stopped when he saw Duncan. Look what you've done, Duncan! He hooted. Why did you break through the barrier? And the same thing, I wanted adventure, Duncan leash quietly.
Yeah. Hold on, there's just something I gotta play real quick. Might be copyrighted, so
Do you want me to mute my thing? But
I'll mute my microphone, okay?
well, I guess I'll just talk my own
Because you know about
thoughts.
what you were saying about the female thing?
Yes, it's like for some reason on PBS Kids airings, for some reason Michael Brandon calls Rusty female, but on DVD versions they fix that error.
I think they may have fixed the error in 2006 or something like that.
It's like, come on, people. Rusty's because in season 4 they just refer to Rusty as just the little diesel. Well, up to season 7.
Yeah, I mean, more than 20 years Thomas was on TV. Well, actually, more than 10 years Thomas was on TV. In the US, though, at least. And how can they say, like, it's been 10 years since, like, from season 9, I think it was maybe 10 years at least since season 9, since season 4 premiered.
Well, it might have been 11 because season 4 aired originally in 1994 in the UK.
But, well, I think that was the early version, but I think it mostly aired in 1995. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
but yeah, and also like in another version, is in Tuneful Toots when Michael Brand says Rusty's favorite journey was by like she liked to toot her horn there.
Yeah,
Like
he
like
sounded a
also when
little
Peter
more energetic, when he's in the version where he said female.
like also when Peter Sams tells Thomas what the sound really is, and he's in his annoyed face. But the early with the original broadcast when he says that was Rusty, Peter Sam. She thinks her horn is special, but we don't. Well, I think it's special, said Thomas. And then also like when the fixed version where it says, "What was that beautiful sound?" puffed Thomas. That was Rusty, Peter Sam. He thinks his horn is special, but we don't. Well, I think it's not special, said Thomas.
Yeah, and I don't know when was the first time we got to see Thomas's large scale model.
Well, 3.5, as I'm trying to say. Well, we know the first episode to see that was Mighty Mac, yes. Yeah, Mighty Mac was the first episode of season 9 to do that with that larger scale of Thomas.
Hmm.
Like I said, I don't mind that gauge Thomas thing that's winning with the narrow gauge engines. It looks cool in my opinion.
Yeah,
It's like
but at least in the CGI series, they stopped doing that, to be honest.
yeah, like even like all when any engine on Sir Tom Hanks Railway goes to the Blue Mountain Quarry, they're still in the same shape. They don't change their thing.
Yeah,
Because I guess the people at Nitrogen Studios said it was too expensive to make the Thomas that
and I'm
looked like
pretty sure
this.
it would be a bit weird. And not only that, but also it'd probably be a little bit weird.
Yep. I just can't wait when Unlucky Tug releases a season 10 retrospective where it's just
Yeah,
covering just season 10 because he did the PAX series before season 8.
yeah. And some say that the Three Strikes formula started in season 9, because of Sharon Miller.
Even though that's not like they're not, well, they weren't assigned, well, Sir Tom had assigns the engine that job, but they don't do it mess up 3 times. But like Thomas the Birthday Picnic, that Thomas tries to think of another idea, but it just fails miserably. But I also
Yeah,
want to bring up
I
this.
mean,
But also,
that was a.
but also,
Hmm?
but also, I want to bring up this with Michael Angeles. He made Henry shout in Henry and the Flagpole from season 9, but in Toss the Birthday Picnic, when they try to do sounds with their whistles, he speaks slowly with Henry. Wasn't that weird? He made Henry sound annoying in Henry and the Flagpole in this one scene where he was talking to Trevor, but when he's in the sheds, he talks slowly.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. And you know what I could also say?
Yeah,
So what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say is Sharon Miller's first episode was Thomas and the Birthday Picnic. Maybe some of the episodes, maybe they did have Three Strikes formula, but they were in a good way. But it was in a good way, in a
yeah, but I
different.
think with season 10, they really started to. Like, I think they pushed that way too much. Like they said, like Follow That Flower, it's really like a 3 strikes you're out. Because even though that's the premiere of season 10, Follow That Flower,
Yeah. And let's see.
and yep, even stupid Toss's Frosty Friend. We don't want to talk about that stupid Toss's Frosty Friend episode again.
Yeah, I know. I know it's on Carnival Capers and the Holiday Express releases.
Well, at least like, oh well, even though I know yes, Thomas is the same old thing, Mr. Snowman. I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me? I think Angelus. Well, like when he says, Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me? I think that one he talks kind of slow because it's to not rush it. But Brandon, it's kind of a little annoying. Like the first time when he's at the actually when he's at the Farm McCall's Hall and when he says, Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me? At least it's not as annoying as Brandon. At least
Mhm.
Angelus tries to slow down with it. But I don't know how it was when he's with Emily, but he can't hear Emily, but the snowman floats in front of him one last time, which really annoys him. I don't know how
Oh,
he says it when he's. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. Toss is Frosty Friend. Well, you don't have the DV Carnival Capers or Holiday Express, even though I have them both.
oh
God,
yeah.
I'm gonna have Toss's So Surprise. No, Toss's Frosty Friend rather on 3 times on DV. Well, 4 times rather, because I'm gonna get the Whistle Express collection with the Carnival Capers and the Holiday Express that's in Thomas's. Well, it's in Holiday Collection, but I'm gonna replace the Universal disc with the one from Holiday Favorites.
Hmm.
But yeah, but also with Thomas the Toy Workshop and Merry Christmas Thomas, I could just get the discs loose. But I'm also gonna take out. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna take out Toy Workshop because it doesn't make sense to be in that box set. Toy Workshop makes no sense because there's not only 2 of them are winter themed, but the others are not.
Oh yeah. And let me tell. And what I could also say is
Yep, I'm listening.
what was I also gonna say? Oh yeah. And to be honest, I feel like the Three Strikes formula got so bad in season 10 that I feel like they should have changed the intro to make it look like season 11.
Well, that would be weird if they did that.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, and also another thing I say, like, oh yeah. Also, the impression when Dahl and Douglas argue each other when they after they crashed into the cart from Baldwin or Michael Angelis. I think I can do Baldwin's as the best because even though Michael Angelis does the best Scottish along with Carlin, I'll do Baldwin first. Stop being pushy, Dahl snap. Don't call me pushy, Douglas snap. You shouldn't have pushed me into the cart. You pulled me, you mean, argued Douglas. Didn't. Did. Did not. Did too.
Hmm.
Which, yes, I've Twin Trouble on the VHS and DVD, James Red Balloon, and the Engine Friends DVD. I don't know how to do the Angelus one from Twin Trouble.
Stool? Oh, I can do it. I can tell you. I can do it. So let me show you how it goes, okay? Alright?
Yeah.
So it goes like this. Stop being pushy, Douglas Donald Snap. Don't call me pushy, Douglas Snapback. You shouldn't have pushed me in the car, of Douglas. You told me your name, argued Douglas. Didn't I? Did? Did? No. Did too.
But also, like, this one from Buffer. I also did this one when the Troublesome Trucks sing a funny song about Bill, but from Baldwin or Michael Angelos from Buffer Bother. Like, for the Baldwin one, it
And
goes,
And
Poor,
also,
poor.
oh yeah,
Oh, but yes, it's
after the
poor, poor
chocolate,
Bill. He works, he suffers, while Ben, his twin, gets brand new buffers. I might not have new buffers, Puff Bill, but I still know how to biff troublesome trucks.
oh yeah, and there was this one line that was omitted after the truck started singing in the UK, but it was only seen in the UK dub. Let me show you. Poor Bill, he just works, he suffers, while Ben, his twins, get his brand new buffers. This made Bill very cross.
Come on, why couldn't Baldwin say that? Just like he couldn't say that this one line makes someone happy, US version. He could have just said it easily. This made Bill very cross. Come on, Baldwin, you could still do it better. I mean, this is your last season. You're almost done with it. But anyway, let me see if I can do one more thing before I leave, just fast. But let's see if I can do it with a good happy impression from a character. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This one I can do it the easiest, like this from this one where it goes. Oh, oh yeah. How about this one where it goes? Oh, oh yeah, this is the one I was trying to do. This one where it goes. The castle's flagpole is old and about to break, said Sir Topham Hatt. Henry, I want you to collect a new flagpole from the docks in time for the banquet. Yes, sir, puffed Henry. Yep, Henry and the flagpole from season 9.
mhm.
Which, yeah. Okay, at 940
You
Thompson
know,
Peace per.
even
Well,
even without the three strikes formula, I think some episodes are still bad in general, right?
well, that even if it's not written by Sharon Miller, they can still have flaws.
Yeah,
I mean, luckily Scarlowi the Brave wasn't written by Sharon Miller. That would have been terrible.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to look at just to be sure.
No, it's not written by Sharon Miller. But I do know some of the episodes, like Thomas and the Birthday Picnic was one of them. I Thomas's Day Off was another. The Magic Lamp, I think, was another. I could have sworn there was at least 4 episodes written by her.
I want to. No, it's not Thomas's New Trucks. No, 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 no. That's not written by Sharon Miller. Thomas's New Trucks. I want to say it's Tuneful Toots. Is that the one? Because I was explaining that episode earlier, where we talked about how yes, in the early narrations, Michael Brand actually called Rusty a she instead of a he. I think it is Tuneful Toots because it comes right after Thomas the Birthday Picnic.
Let me check.
I'm sure it's correct. It should. Yeah. Just waiting patiently.
Yeah, it is written by Sharon Miller.
Yep, that's Tuneful Toots. Yes, the episode right after Toss the Birthday
So,
Picnic.
okay, yeah. So I was right. There were 4
Yes.
episodes.
Yep, yep. So I'm just gonna go and go toss a piece program breakers. So it's already
Alright,
past 9.
I
Yep,
might
thanks
end
for.
this soon, you know.
Yep, I'll just go and let you. Well, I'll let you finish it off, and I'll leave, and you can finish it
Alright,
off.
see ya. Alright, everyone. I think that'll be it for today for the stream. I just want to say, have a nice day, and I'll hopefully see you guys sometime, maybe when I'm available. This is me, over and out.